first aid, it's one of the major concern about all the organizations because it's also the one of the requirement from the OSAS and Factory Act and wherever the occupational health and safety are implemented. So the first aid, you have to make a proper planning for that first aid boxes wherever needs to be located, especially visible landmark area needs to be selected for the first aid box. It should be visible, and also nearby there should be a first aid trainer. He needs to be get a first aid training certificates. Then you have to mention the nearby first aid box, the accessories and medicine in case it's a prescribed by the practitioner. Medical practitioner means doctors. Then you just write the accessories and medicines and the first aider name and the medical officer name. You just keep nearby first aid kit that will give the informations about the first aid kit. This should be maybe based on the number of persons. If the 150 to 100% means one first aid box nearby in a landmark area as per the pasted, and also the first aid trainer also nearby available. So the overall, the first aid training given to the employees, whoever it may be, but the special training like CPR and some other special treatment training needs to be given somewhat nurses, like scientifically, or the those who are past nurse courses or highly medical knowledge persons. It's better to have it. Then overall, the first aid needs to be regularly maintained and needs to be replaced accessories. That maintenance checklist must be there when it's last tested, what are the accessories changed, then who is maintaining these records also needs to be maintained. In case of any auditing, you can find out the things. Then apart from this first aids, you have an ambulance in case of big companies. For in case of emergency, you can send them for a emergency medical care or hospitals. This first aids always neat, clean, easily accessible, and the housekeeping should be done properly, and the first aid trainer immediately available, and the accessories includes the basic scissors, bandages, and tweezers, and then you can have some bandage like fraction or any muscle strain bandages. These things, apart from the antiseptic creams. Then in case medical officer suggested means some medicines, apart from the medical officer suggestion, you won't keep, but medical officer suggested, you can keep some medicines there. So these all records you need to maintain for ISO 45001 for first aid kit. So this first aid kit needs to be audited by the auditors. So wherever it's located in the organization. So when you are keeping the first aid, it should be a symbol is there. There should be a symbol for first aid that should be there, and also proper boxes, proper pay as per the as I told you before, the proper name plate about the all the details should be there. So this is the way of keeping the first aid kit, and it will give the good credit point for occupational health and safety management system, and also overall it's a legal part also to give the immediate care to the people those who are affected and send before sending to the emergency medical care. That's it. Thank you.